91.1 WHFC Fresh Tracks. That's right where you're at. I'm your host, Matt Terry, and I'll be with you from 7 until 8. I mean, where else would you go on a Wednesday night for local and regional sounds?
Never been clear to me. One day I'm up, the next I'm down. Sometimes I'm lost and then I'm found. I don't know where I'm at. Don't even know who I am. The road is dark ahead of me. I'll ride as long as I can. You know I have my insecurities, kept in relative obscurity. I may be standing next to you until you just don't have a clue. I don't know where I'm at. Don't even know who I am. The road is dark ahead of me. I'll ride as long as I can. You can't say what I see. They don't understand me. Moving forward, I'm into reality, 'cause nothing's ever easy. Just to live life freely. I still have a vision. You can keep division. I don't know where I'm at. Don't even know who I am. The road is dark ahead of me. I'll ride as long as I can. 'Sometimes I feel I just exist, and that is very hard to resist. It just grabs me by the arm. It's so mental, I can't be on. I don't know where I'm at. Don't even know who I am. The road is dark ahead of me. I'll ride as long as I can. I don't know where I'm at. Don't even know who I am. The road is dark ahead of me. I'll ride as long as I can.
91.1 WHFC. The song was called As Long As I Can. It's by my talented guests tonight, the Rhythm Surf Monkeys. They're my artist spotlight. They're a local band right here in the good old state of Maryland. I've got Mike Hamilton, Jeff Bober, and Jim Hiltz here from the group for a little while longer anyway. And gents, why I still have you, and I really want to ask this. I always ask this of musicians, because we are an educational facility, and I always want to ask, when we have students coming up through here and they want to become musicians, they always ask, well, where do I start? Where do I begin? So what do you tell that young up and coming musician, no matter what they want to do, no matter what instrument they play, what do you want to pass along to that next generation that's just looking to begin doing what it is that you're doing? What do you impart to them?
Wow. There must be a dozen different ways to get into the music business, probably maybe 1,000. I don't know. And I think it all depends on what you want to be. Like, do you want to go into rock or blues, or do you want to become a concert violinist, or do you want to become a vocalist? I think there are different ways that you need to approach how you want to get into the business. I don't know how to be a concert violinist, so I can't give anybody advice with regards to that. But if you're learning an instrument and you want to pursue that in your life, I think the best thing you can do once you get enough proficiency under your belt to feel confident enough is to try to find some jams out there, some open mics where you can go play, you can sing. Find once you go there, and maybe go there and audition it a couple of times to see what you're actually going to be involved in and what you can experience. Meet some other people there, and start befriending people that are there and doing it, and ask them if you can be part of it, sit in. I think it would start to build your confidence, and I think once you start to build your confidence, that goes a long way into moving on in this industry and getting someplace that you want to be, wherever that place is. And you play guitar, bass, drums, vocals. You can do that in jams and open mics. So I think that would be, I think, a good place for people to start thinking about, instead of just trying to jump into the business on a solely professional level.
Okay.
Out of the gate. I don't know that you can do that, but I think you can probably get some experience and work your way into it that way. I mean, I've done that before, so I can say from personal experience that it's a good way to meet musicians, make some contacts, get a little proficiency, a little self-confidence.
Right, absolutely.
And you don't know where that's going to lead, so that's one way.
That's great. I appreciate that. Hey, Mike?
What I would suggest to young musicians is, first of all, practice your instrument. Really practice your music as much as you can. Go out and play, like Jeff says, in open mics. If you're doing original music, find out what is you. Don't try to be, somebody you've listened to, like Bob Dylan or Led Zeppelin. Find out where your own light shines and concentrate on that if you're doing original music. And most importantly, listen. Listen to what people in your band are telling you, or if you're working in a studio, listen to the producer, because no one is going to tell you something because they want to hurt your song, your music. They're going to tell you things because they think they have a way to improve it. So I always say, let's give it a go. It'll prove itself. So
Right.
Give it a go, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you really need to be with people that you get along with and that you enjoy with, and you can check your ego at the door every time you get together to play music with them. And that's what I would.
That's great advice there.
And the last thing I would tell them is go online and look at how much music's out there, because that's what you're up against.
Wow. Absolutely. How about you, Jim?
I guess from a songwriting perspective, I was blessed to mentor under a gentleman named R.C. Bannon in Nashville. And he said, you're going to write more bad songs than you're going to write good songs. So don't stop. If something doesn't sound right, just go on to the next one, start over. I give you an example. I wrote a song called Cowboys Don't Wear Flip-Flops. You won't find that on any of our albums. There's a reason, because it was a bad song. But no, you're going to fail. And, it's just, again, it's getting up, brushing yourself off, moving forward.
There you go. I mean, some of the songs on this album, went through a half a dozen permutations before they wound up sounding like what's on the album. They started out completely different.
Exactly.
So you never know. And listen to other people, work with other people, because it helps.
It was the group getting together, working on those songs that made that what it was. Everybody brought something to the table, and all of a sudden you have this. But you're talking collectively probably several hundred years of experience here amongst the band.
They're called the Rhythm Surf Monkeys, their original rock and roll band right here in Maryland. And I'm going to leave you tonight with the song from their newest body of work, Speak No Evil. I want to go back because I want to go back and talk to these three guys again all over here on Fresh Tracks. And fellas, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to have all three of you back here on the show again. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having us,
Thanks
Matt.
for having
Much
us, Matt.
appreciated.
Thanks for having us, and good luck with your career and your show.
They're called the Rhythm Surf Monkeys. Check out all of their original rock and roll band music, and you can follow them on their social media accounts and listen to them on anywhere you get your music. Time is up. Gotta scoot. I'll see you right here again next week where we listen to local and regional talent. Good night.